Yes, hello, Kenya Youth Times TV. Hope you are doing fine. I want to talk about what are the next steps after receiving diversity visa lottery interview notification 2NL. Let's say you are DV-2025 and you've received. I know some people are about to receive 2NLs. What are the next steps? So, first and foremost, I'm a DV-2023 diversity visa lottery winner, and that's how I ended up in the US of A. So I'm sharing my experience with you about a Kenyan scenario. I don't know about your country. It could be the same or it could be different, but hopefully you learn something from this. So let me share my screen with you. Boom. This is the email I received from the Department of State. And it says what? Required entry status check for DV submission. And then my name. You have received this email notification to inform you that you have updates available at that website. Please log in using your confirmation number from your original application to complete further processing. Sorry for that. Yes, you have to log in with a confirmation number from your original application to complete the further processing. So here's how to get 2NL. You receive email. Yes, you don't get just 2NL, maybe through mail, maybe through what? No, it's just through this form of email. You'll receive notification. Then you'll have to log into this website you see, which is dvprogram.state.gov/EST. And that would be the website. And then you log in using your confirmation number. Remember, when you applied, there was this confirmation number you got. It's very important for you to keep that confirmation number. And then, voila, you will see now your 2NL. And your 2NL will be able to state, okay, the date of the interview and the location of the interview or your embassy. And then also the list of derivatives. If you have derivatives, they should be on your 2NL. And then also your case number. For my case, I was so excited when I received this. And it was around August 15, 2022. Woo. That's the time I received 2NL. And that's why I've been telling people, mid-August, some people will receive interview notification letter or 2NLs. Yeah, it's normally around this time. If not 15, maybe it could be up to 20th or at the tail end of this month. Some people will receive 2NLs. And you have to be prepared. So this is the first step. You log into this website, you get that 2NL. Make sure that you download or print it or save it somewhere as PDF. Very important. This is the first step. And if you are keen enough, if you visit this website, yes, this website called it's called what? Travel.state.gov. Travel.state.gov. You will be able to see the steps from the initial application, which is step 1, when you submitted your entry, to selection stage, and then if you are selected, and then step 4 was what? You are confirming your qualification. And then step 5, let's say you are selected, you have to submit your DS-260. And then step 6, preparing your documents. Obviously, nowadays, KCSE does not require you to send them your documents. But previously, there was a way of sending documents to KCSE. And when I say documents, it could be birth certificate, passport, bio page, academic certificate, marriage certificate, police clearance certificate, and so forth. People used to send via email this document. And then step 7 will be the interview. And then now our step is step 8, this one. Step 8. Let's see step 7 first. Step 7 says interview. It talks about the interview. After KCSE has reviewed your completed DS-260, you may receive an email from KCSE to let you know that you have an interview scheduled at the US Embassy. This is very important. And that's why I was sharing with you this. So this is step 7. And then now, step 8. Let's see step 8. Prepare for the interview. Very important. All this information are in this website. Prepare for the interview. And then you scroll down. After you've been notified of your scheduled interview, you need to do the following. You have to take the following steps in advance of the interview date. Number 1, carefully review your scheduling information. Note the date. Make sure that you know the date of the interview from your 2NL. And then also, okay, after reviewing that, noting the date, time, and the location of your immigrant visa interview. Make sure if you had indicated that you will be doing your interviews in Nairobi, make sure it states what? Nairobi, US Embassy. Not maybe Dar es Salaam, no. It should be specific embassy, just the way you indicated in your DS-260. So that's number 1. Number 2, this one, review US Embassy or consulate interview instructions. Okay, basically each embassy will have its instructions, additional instructions provided by the US Embassy, where you will be applying or you will be interviewed. So please review those instructions carefully. And if you are from Kenya, these instructions are for example, you have to, okay, for your KCSE high school diploma, at least you should have a minimum of D-. Okay, such requirements are not mentioned anywhere on this website, but they are specific to Nairobi US Embassy. The minimum qualification is KCSE D-, at least. When I say at least, it's at least that D- and above. I know some people may have used their degree, whatever, but they will always check also your KCSE. Even though if you had indicated that you have a degree, you will need also to do what? To give out hard copy during the interview. Then, what's the next step? Please visit list of US embassies and consulates to review embassy or consulate instructions. Very important. Let's start with this before we go to step 3, which is schedule and complete a medical examination. Okay. Let's start with this. Okay. On this web page, make sure that you click on the name of the city where you apply for your visa for specific information. For example, for my case, Nairobi US Embassy, where is it? NN. This one. So, this is Nairobi, US Embassy in Nairobi, Kenya, NRP. And then also, please follow the steps below before your immigrant visa interview at the US Embassy. So, you say, register your appointment online. Step 1, while on this website, you have to register for your interviews. And that registration will also involve DHL registration, that's the courier services, whereby your passport will be taken when you get the visa. Yeah, it's free to do that. You don't have to pay DHL. It's part of the interview fee package. Yes, which I think it's about, during my time, it's still about $330 US. Yes, you can convert to your local currency. So it will gather up to DHL. So click register, and it will take you external, it will give you external link. Then you click this one. It will take you here. This website is called AIS US visa.information. Okay. And then on this, you click register. click register on this website. And then make sure you read this. Please select the condition that applies to you. For diversity visa interview, make sure you choose this one. Anything that deals with diversity visa. It says, I have received a letter to register or schedule diversity visa lottery visa appointment. Make sure you choose this. I repeat, make sure you choose this option. Not any other option here, but this one. Not this first one, because you see KCSE, no. It should be, it should have anything to do with diversity visa lottery. Then you click continue. Then you will have to sign up. Signing up is the same thing as registration. Obviously, after signing up, you'll have to sign in, which is login, after confirming your email address. Okay, make sure that you have given name, which is the first name, and then surname, which is also called last name. Yes, let's say, for example, I am Bernard, which is first name. My surname could either be Kiprono or Kirui, if you want to say that. And then also email. Make sure you have a valid email address which you can access. Please don't use a cyber cafe email address. Make sure that you have your own email address or Gmail address, I mean. And it's free to get your Gmail address. I know if you go to some cyber cafe, they will charge you maybe 50 shillings if you're from Kenya, or 100 shillings. No, you don't have to do that. You can always go to a website online, you Google, and then you will get to create your Gmail address, which you can access. And make sure you have the password. You save the password for your Gmail address. It's very easy to do. I know some people are agonizing over this. Please don't use cyber cafes email address. Very important. They may blackmail you again. And then also you have to confirm your email and then create a password. Yes, create a password. With this one, you can, if you click here, you can choose, maybe you can tell Google to create for you a password and so forth. And then you confirm the same. And then after this, you click agree, and then click create account. After this now, you will receive an email whereby you will have to confirm your email. So if you don't receive an email, it means that what? Your email address maybe is wrong, or you cannot even access your email address and so forth. So make sure you use your own email address, or in this case, Gmail address. I know for some people it can be Yahoo, whatever, Outlook, as long as it's an email address. And then you will follow the next steps, which I cannot proceed from here. I cannot go beyond this, because all these are what? They are blank. You have to fill this. And then there will be a place you will have to input your passport number, your name, even the confirm DS-260. Yes, I think there is DS-260 confirmation number. Very important. Let me tell you this. DS-260 confirmation number. This is different from the initial confirmation number. I don't know if you still remember the confirmation number you add when you apply. This is a bit different. This confirmation, DS-260 confirmation number, is the one which is found in the confirmation, DS-260 confirmation page. Yes, it has some letters. Yes, it has some letters. Let me see mine. Let me see if I can get this DS-260 confirmation number. We'll have some, let's see mine. I hope I'm lucky. It's loading. Yes, mine. Okay, started with double A, and then with some numbers, and then there is AW, blah blah blah, and so forth. Yours could be different. Yes, yours could be different. And don't confuse with the case number. Remember this. Don't confuse DS260 confirmation number with your case number or with your initial application confirmation number. They are different. This one will start with a letter. Understood? Okay. After this, now you've registered for interview. You'll receive email confirming the same. You'll also receive email confirming that you've registered for DHL. It's under the same application. It's very easy. You can take maybe 20 minutes or so. And make sure, now, if you have a family, make sure you add. There is a place you'll be adding each family member, and you you add the details. Yes, you click add, then all the details, and that's okay. So make sure you include your family members as indicated by what? Your 2NL or interview notification letter. Obviously, if you are single, this application is very straightforward. You don't have to include anybody because you applied as single. Very important. Nafikiria tumeiguana hapo. Okay. After this now, let's go back to I think it's okay. Let's go back here. Step 2, schedule a medical exam in Nairobi. Okay, for this step 1, registering for the interview and DHL. It can be between, if you receive now, let's say today, you receive your 2NL. You can do it today or at least between 3 days. Yes, don't delay in doing that. Yes, at least up to 3 days. And because what else are you waiting? They just need the passport number and so forth. Yeah. 1 to 3 days. Then this one, step 2, you can do this simultaneously, of course. While registering for the interview, you can also write email to IOM. Schedule a medical exam in Nairobi. As soon as you receive your appointment date, you must schedule a medical exam in Kenya. Click medical exam instructions for further information. These things can be done on the same date. Okay. It's an approved clinic. It's only IOM, which is International Organization for Migration, or they also call it Migration Health Assessment Center, MHAC. It's found in Gigiri. It's just near the US Embassy. And how do you book medical examination with IOM? You have to write them email. Write them an email. You just say, okay, dear sir, dear stroke madam, whatever. And then, dear IOM, you can say, dear IOM, I've been scheduled for diversity visa lottery interview on this date. Please schedule me for medical examination. That's it. Very simple. Then make sure you attach the same 2NL. You attach 2NL on that email. Then you also attach your passport file page. Then you also attach your DS260 confirmation page. Remember, when you submitted your DS260, there was the last page, which has the barcodes. So make sure you attach this email to IOM DS260 confirmation page. So, okay, let me repeat. Your passport file page, your DS260 confirmation page, your 2NL, and that's it. And then on the subject of that email, you may include now your case number. Yes, you can include, okay. Let's say, not even the subject, just below the subject of your email, you can start with your name, and then as it appear on the 2NL, your name, and then date of birth, and your case number, and then the embassy, and then you start the body of the email. That's how to do it. And then make sure you've attached what I said. Passport bio page, and what? 2NL, DS260 confirmation page, and that's it. Then after 2 to 3 days, IOM will respond to your email, and they will schedule you now for the IOM medical examination, which is always done before the date of the interview. Let's say, for my case, I received this 2NL on August 15. And then I scheduled for IOM. IOM responded within 2 to 3 days. And they gave me, okay, first and foremost, my 2NL was saying what? My interview will be done October 18, 2022. Very important. October 18. Okay, IOM wrote me an email saying that my medical examination will be done on September 20th. You see, September 20th was my what? IOM medical examination. My interviews were what? October 18, 2020. 2022. Sorry for that. Let me repeat. September 20th, 2022, IOM medical examination. My interviews, October 18, 2022. Yes, that's very important. So, and then also after this now, you've done interview registration, TAGL registration, and then you've written email to IOM. After this now, you need to do what? High school KCSE verification. Very important. Even though you had indicated that you have a degree, it doesn't matter. They always want you to verify your KCSE. Even for my case, I had indicated that I have a degree, and I do have a degree, as my highest form of education is a degree. But even though I had that, I had to do a KCSE verification. So it doesn't matter. Even though you have masters or whatever, you have to verify your KCSE. How do you do that? Let's go to the next website. It's on this website. It's called qmis.nec. I don't know if you can see. You just type qmis.nec login. Then it should be able to take you to this website, qmis.nec.ast.ke. It's a government website. And then you click. And if you do that, let me show you the registration. Yeah. If you do that, if it's your first time on this website, it will tell you to register or sign in if you had an account. So how do you register? You sign up. Your name, you see, you can see here your name, mobile number. Your mobile number should be valid. Why am I saying this? Because they will be sending you a text for you to pay for KCSE verification report via M-Pesa. It's about 2,300 Kenya shillings. I don't think it has changed so much. And then postal address, you can put anything, PO box, blah, blah, blah. And then your title, who are you? Let's say, put candidate. Yeah, you are a candidate, yes. And you want your results to be sent to the embassy. And then email address. Make sure that you input also a valid email address and you confirm the same. And then click register. After that, you will now go in and sign in. I don't know if you are getting this. You sign up, that is registration. After it is done, Obviously, you will have to create a password after this registration. And your username will obviously be your email address. And then after that, you sign in. After signing in, it will take you to this web page. Then on this web page, click this one, confirmation. Click what? Confirmation. Click confirmation, and then while on confirmation, you see this. The first one is the index number. I hope you still remember your index number, or if you don't, just revert to your KCSE certificate. There is the index number. You input your index number, and then exam. Is it KCPE? Is it KCSE? Is it what? You have to click here, select with this drop-down menu. Yes, you have to choose. Is it KCPE? Is it whatever? By the way, NEC is administering so many examinations. You have to indicate. And which year was that? You have to indicate the date you did to what? Your KCSE. And then, obviously, it's November for KCSE. And then you click find. If your KCSE is legit, it should, this one, the name section should auto-populate, if your KCSE is legit. I know there are some River Road KCSE certificates. It will not pass through here. If you have a fake KCSE, good, I don't know what you will do. But for a legit KCSE, if you click find, you will be able to find your name here. Then after that, what do you do? And then institution. You have to select now institution. Okay, I think we need to start with this. Okay. Then, okay. The first place should be the institution where this will be sent. And obviously, it should be the US Embassy. And how do you get the address for the US Embassy? It's found here. US Embassy, United States, the way it is, Gigiri, blah, 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 and that's it. So, after that, you come here. Officers, the address of the institution requesting information. Choose this one, the consular. Okay, for this first one, you click, just choose other. It can be other. Yes, it's okay. Then for this one, consular, and then right, you can say Nairobi US Embassy, blah, blah, blah. Postal address, just the same way it is here. Postal address, PO Box 606, Village Market. Postal code, which is 00621. 621, and then where is the country? It's Kenya. And then you have to input your passport number here. Oh, for this one, city, it should be Nairobi, yes. And then reason, why are you doing KCSE verification? Visa application, click visa application. And then click this application reference. Click drop down menu, choose case number. Make sure you input your case number. As you can see, for my case, it was this one. That's my case number. Obviously, it's no longer valid. Okay. But if you are doing it for West, it's also possible to verify or to evaluate to verify your KCSE for the sake of WES evaluation. I know some people will know this. You can verify your KCSE and then it has to be sent to WES, which is in Canada. That's if you are in diaspora, so that they may evaluate and see the equivalent in the Western world. Okay, so case number, don't choose any other, choose case number and then you input. Okay, fax number, don't put anything there. And then for here, you can choose courier service or registered mail, whichever way. And then it's logging me out. Okay, yes. Yeah, it logged me out. And then after that, you click what? So you choose courier service, choose courier, and then requirements. Choose this one, certificate / result slip or printout. And then choose file. You have to make sure that you have a scanned copy of your KCSE. Yes. Make sure that you have a scanned copy of your KCSE. And then maybe it's saved in your laptop or your computer. You click this and then choose file and then attach. Click attach. Make sure after selecting the file, let's say, which one can we choose? Let's say that one. Just for example, yes. It can be anything. It can be in PDF or JPG or JPEG. Then click attach. Make sure that you click attach. And then after this, you click this one, submit. You click submit. Later on, when you come back to this web page or website, it should be able to tell you the steps, the stages of your KCSE verifications. It starts with stage 1, which you've done. Then it goes to stage 2. The final stage will be stage 3. Okay, you'll be okay with this in stage 2. It's not bad because NEC is about to send your verification report to the embassy. But it will be more fine if it is in stage what? Stage 3. So don't worry. And with this KCSE verification, you don't have to do it online. Okay, you can do, I prefer online because it's a better way of teaching you how to do online applications. Also, you can visit NEC offices in South what? I think they are in South Sea. Go there and then they'll be able to help you with that. Yeah, that's one way. Either online, this one, or you go to NEC offices in South what? South Sea, Nairobi, and they will be able to help you. And make sure you have money to pay. Yeah, that is 2,300 and some cents Kenya shillings if you are in Kenya. So these are the major steps you have to take. The first step being what? Interview registration, DHL registration. The second step is booking for medical examination. The third stage is KCSE verification. I don't know, for your country, it could be different or it could be the same. KCSE verification maybe will fall under high school, maybe your high school. If you are from West Africa, it should be, I think it's about W what? It's W something for West Africa. I don't know. You know your case. And then you have to verify. And then they will not send you the verification report. They will send this direct to the embassy. And you are now good to go. Then, after this now, let's go back to the website. Pre-interview checklist. Now, what will you take to the interview now? First and foremost, your 2NL. DS-260 confirmation page. And then you will have to take also an expired passport, which should be valid for 6 months beyond the intended date of entry to the US. And then also photocopy of the PIO page. You have to have the photocopy of your passport PIO page. And then also you will need, what do you need else? Okay, obviously you need something. If you are married, marriage certificate, original marriage certificate. There is also birth certificates, passport I've said. And then if you have a degree, bring your degree if you had indicated that your highest level of education is university. Bring your degree, but make sure also you bring your high school diploma or KCSE certificate, even though you have a degree or master's. So, and then also very important, there is something I want to show you here. Where is PCC? Bum bum. We are going back. I want us to, okay. Let's start with this. Marriage certificate. Make sure that you have the original marriage certificate or a certified copy. I know for some people in Kenya, they are doing certified marriage certificate. So what I can say is this. If your marriage was way before diversity visa lottery application, you don't need to have the certified copy. By the way, personally, I had the original creamish white marriage certificate, and I also had the blue certified copy of marriage certificate. I gave out both, but they return what? The certified copy. They said, we don't need this. So if your marriage was way before DV lottery application, you don't have to do certification of your marriage certificate. However, in some cases, for example, because life happens, maybe you applied and then you got married along the way. Make sure you get not only the marriage certificate, but also the certified copy of it. But to be in a safe position, you can get both, whichever date of your marriage is. Okay, you can get both. The only issue with certified copy is because it has to be done in AG's office. The only place that will give you certified copy is Nairobi Sharia House, AG's office, and they are very corrupt. I can say that. They will want to delay you, and then they expect you to give them money. They are very corrupt. And then let's say you have adopted children. Make sure you have adoption papers also for them. And then what else? If you've been deported previously, make sure you have the paperwork. Evidence of DV qualifying factors, maybe cases, certificate, and so forth. And then there is something I'm looking for. Yes, this one, part certificates. Make sure that you have part certificates for everyone. If you are a family of 4, make sure you have all the part certificates. Okay. If you've been jailed or in prison previously, make sure you have court documents. This one, let's say you are in the military, make sure you have the orders or military records or discharge sheet from the military. Yes. Very important, police clearance certificate. I was looking for this. Make sure that you have police clearance certificate, PCC. And how can you do this? For those in Kenya, you can visit eCitizen and then Directorate of Investigation section. And then you start your police clearance certificate application. And then you will schedule for the date of biometric. You can do it at your local Huduma Center and so forth. Okay, and it should be valid. Yes, make sure it's valid. It should not be old. And then finally, photocopy of valid passport biographic data page. That's very easy. So, with all this now, you are setting up yourself for success. Your interview is likely to be successful when you've done all these steps. Yes, I know some people are confused. They may not even know what to do next after receiving this email. Just log into this website and follow the steps I've outlined them for you. So thank you so much. God bless you so much as you think about diversity visa interviews. I wish you the best. I know some people will be receiving 2NLs very soon. Some may have received them. So the steps are the same. And if you are from a different country, apart from Kenya, all these steps could be the same. So that is it, guys. God bless you so much.